What is up? Welcome back to another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. So we're going to go ahead and do some summons. Ultra Instinct is here, and I've actually already just personally did the first 2 steps to this. So just to kind of recap, there's 4 different banners here. This one's just for single summons. It's not part of the step up like this one is, and we'll come back to that just to give you guys a little bit of info because I didn't really talk about that. Here are the ticket summons. So 1 SSR is guaranteed every 5 singles. Aside from that, you're guaranteed 1 SSR per multi. They're basically the same thing, so don't worry about it. Aside from that, but not least, we're gonna go ahead and take a look at what they did with the Goku banner. So if you take a look at it here, this is what they did. So discounts on the summons. So first summon, you get 1 character, and you get the candy cane items, which are really, really good for training. They're some of the best training items in the game. You also get 1 ticket. And the tickets you need, of course, you just saw for the ticket banners. So 1 ticket allows you to do a single, of course, 5 will be a multi. Step 2 is 15 stones. You get 3 characters, 1 Santa Roshi, which is an Elder Kai basically, along with 1 ticket there. Last one is step 3, costs 30 stones. Aside from that, you get 7 characters and 3 tickets. And you have to complete step 1 through 3 3 times, and then you move on to step 4. Step 4 costs 50 stones. You get 10 characters and a random amount of tickets. So keep that in mind. So you have to do it, proceed to step 4 after performing step 1 through 3 for 3 rounds. So you have to do 1 through 3 9 times total. You can get a random number of tickets up to 10. You will not return to step 1 through 3 after you perform a summon on step 4. So once you make it to step 4, from then on, everything will cost you 50 stones. They also do have Pilaf's Trove, and I thought I would talk about that really quick. I'm not really going to go in depth in it, but this is a good pack. 15 bucks for this. This isn't that bad. It gives you a lot of the items. It does give you a multi-summon, basically, on the tickets for 5 characters. I believe that the tickets are 1 character each, but it also gives you that Elder Kai there. So 15 isn't too bad. You can get it 3 times if you really want to. Of course, it doesn't feature stones, which kind of sucks, but still, it does still give you summons on this banner, basically. So anyways, hope you guys enjoy it. Subscribe if you're new. Let's go ahead and jump into it. This one is step 3. So after this, we'll go back to step 1 because, like I said, I did do step 1 and 2 personally off camera. I didn't pull anything, so don't worry about it. But anyways, all right, first summon of the video. Let's see what we can get here. And I'll probably wind up doing another summon or so, of course, on the banner because this is actually not a bad banner. Like, Ultra Instinct came out early, of course, to surprise a lot of us. We're going to pull Gogeta. Okay, I will accept that. I was going to say, I didn't get around to talking about it because I felt like I was taking too long. This guy is the real prize of this banner because he's the best unit on the banner, and it's not even close. Of course, you still want UI Goku, right? Ultra Instinct. But this is the best card on the banner. And he's here. So he's back after being on that previous banner that a lot of people consider a shaft, myself included. It wasn't that great of a banner because they changed up Gogeta's previous banner. But I'm happy about the Gogeta. I actually want to take a look at the banner, though, because I assume that they still have a bunch of non-featured SSRs on there. So that's one thing to consider. I think that the tickets are guaranteed for the featured cards, by the way. From what I've seen, everybody's pulled the ticket cards and, you know, they've got their guaranteed card and it's been a banner card. So that could be a thing here. I'm not sure, though. This is not a full 10 multi-summon as well, but I'm happy about the Gogeta because I definitely needed that because I believe I summoned for... No, I only got 1 dupe, I think. I got 1 dupe. So they gave me a ticket, so that's nice. Oh, 3 tickets, so I have enough to do a multi. So it's going to help out a lot. So I want to see the character list really quickly. I imagine it has, yeah, it does. Just like any other banner, it has a host of cards. It does not have any sort of LRs in there because it is a Dokkan Festival exclusive banner. Then we have UI Goku, Gogeta, Kid Boo's here, which I don't mind getting a Kid Boo, Blue Kaioken, and then these guys are part of the category that UI Goku has. All these guys are pretty much part of that category, so that's why they're there. Let's go ahead and jump into the single summon, which will also give me some candy canes, which, as I said, are really, really useful. They're very good. Of course, the best item would probably be the PyCon hats that JP just never got, but Global got in that story mission. So if you farm those up, you did the best thing you could. But the candy canes, I think, are the second best. And we're going to get this Gohan. If you didn't know, this Gohan does turn into a great Saiyaman. He's not great. He's a really old unit, so kind of inconsequential. This one gives a ticket, right? Okay, so we got a ticket. So we'll do some ticket summons at the end. By the way, by logging in, they do give out tickets. Also, there are some missions for getting tickets. And you basically just beat any of the godly power type events. Units that are part of Goku's category. They're Dokkan events like Vegito Blue, Beerus, Rose. Just beat their events a number of times, and you can get the tickets from the missions for that. So let's go ahead and jump in. This is a 5-unit pull. Let's go ahead and jump in here. 4 pods. Rainbow, though. I believe it was 4 pods. Can we get that beautiful SS3, though? Can we get SS3? SS2? Okay, cool. I have not done a single pull on the ticket banner, so I don't know what to expect whenever we go over there, by the way. Okay, so we're going to start off with this Vegeta. Okay, I'll take it. Then we got Naze. And by the way, guys, get your stones ready. Next pull will be a group summon. And we got Ten Shinhan. Okay. And, oh, this one wasn't, oh, that's right, that one was a 3, excuse me. The next one is the one that gives you more. I got them confused. All right, so we're going to jump into this one, and then we'll go pick up the tickets. I feel like I can actually go one more round. Almost. I can almost go a full another round. Let's go ahead and jump in, though. I guess I'll just save those. If I don't pull UI Goku, I'll have to re-up, and we'll go in again. So anyways, all right, you guys ready? Pause me, all that other good stuff. All right, let's go. I got a rainbow. What'd you guys get? I got the base form, so that's going to be a bye, guys, or thank you, Dragon Balls, whatever. It's over Frieza. You get my point. It's going to crack the dang screen. We got the OG bye, guys. Can we pull something? Okay, we got Physical Trunks. He's not a featured unit, unfortunately, but is that the end of it? We'll see if we get something else. All right, we got this Goku. We pulled a Vegeta earlier. Haven't pulled a Krillin, by the way. Oh, man. And then we have Ten Shinhan again, Tien. Respect to the Strong. That's an interesting name. I haven't really paid it any attention previously. I bet nobody else watching the video has either. I don't really pay much attention to, like, the titles. Never Ending Battle. And then here we have Yamcha. I think that's it. Yamcha. Drum? Yay, I finally called it right when I said drum. And another Yamcha. That guy used to be really solid. This Yamcha used to be really good. To take on the Sully, man. He used to be very, very helpful. All right, so we picked up some tickets. We're going to go ahead and get my tickets from the gift box after we use these 40 stones, or however many of them we can use. Can't use the last little bit because I don't have enough for, because I would need like 8 more stones, literally, to be able to complete this, but it's fine. Maybe I'll have that in my gift box. Sometimes I'll let stones sit there for a few days just so I can say, oh, well, maybe on a rainy day, all right? But yeah, if you guys pulled something good, let me know in the comments on the video. I will be checking that. Also, you can tweet him to me. Link is in the description. I don't mind pulling this guy because he does Dokkan Awaken into a Kid Buu that is useful in awakening, or excuse me, raising the levels of every other Kid Buu in the game. So here we go. Now the 15 stone summon, and I'm at an 8 stone deficit for the last step. I didn't even think about that. I thought I had enough to do it a few times. All right, we got that rainbow instant. All right, let's see what we get. Can we get something? Can we get fire? There's only 3 cards here. Give me that UI Goku, baby. It took way too long on JP to get him. Come on, game. All right, we got Gohan. Gohan, go easy. Sound Judgment. Then we have Cell, First Form Cell. Of course, I'm not too interested in First Form Cell, right? And then we have Yajirobe. Yajirobe. Cowardly Savior. He is actually a savior. He saved the future. All right, so we did get some tickets there. 8 stones short is kind of annoying, but let's go ahead and jump in again. Gonna grab what I can. So we're back. There was 10 tickets in there. Let's go ahead and do our summons on the banner for the 10 tickets. So I have 12 total. So 12 total. I'm just gonna do some multis because again, there is no difference between the two. This one is just singles. I've actually already done a few singles apparently, and I didn't think I did. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to finish off these 3 singles so I can guarantee myself something. And then I'll do a multi-summon, and it's going to put me at an odd number. So I'll just hold on to the rest of the tickets until I get some more. And I'll couple those with another video that it's looking like I'm going to have to do. So anyways, this is Left Hercule nothing. Maybe it'll crack because Left Hercule can be nice sometimes, but I don't expect it. And of course, we still got an SR, which is cool. But yeah, nothing cracked. Still nice to get an SR, though, on a base form, because most of the time those are just flat-out rares. You had to get really lucky if you get an SR on a base form. Okay, let's see what we get. Nothing? Can we go? Okay, let's see. Can we at least go Super Saiyan? Maybe at least even Super Saiyan 1, just for some hope. Even though Super Saiyan 1 isn't hopeful at all, right? Unless it cracks somehow. All right, can we pull that UI? No? Okay. All right, cool. Well, we got one more single, and then we get our guaranteed, right? Or no, maybe this one's guaranteed. I'm not sure, but I just want to take a look really quick at what's actually even in here. This is the wrong one. All right, one SSR guaranteed every 5, so I think this one's actually guaranteed. Unless I do this one and then it gives me another one. Maybe you guys probably watch like, oh yeah, but you guys have already done it. I haven't done it yet. So the exact same stuff. Okay. It says one SSR is guaranteed. The problem with that is it's not saying featured SSR. Okay. Hopefully that is. Oh, I didn't. Did I do? Was that a single? Okay, whatever. I think it was a single. I thought it said multi for a second because I looked at it and it was like, oh, you have 10 tickets. I was like, wait, no, don't. Nani? All right, SS2. Let's see what we get. Can we pull fire? How many TNs have I pulled in this video? Like 6? Proud to the last. How about you stop, okay? Where's my guaranteed? How about that? How about game? So I'm guaranteed to get... Huh? Is it gonna really cost me another ticket for this? That sucks. But I did, so basically what? You get one guaranteed after 6? It didn't even crack. What the thing? Hell, bro? Okay, I was gonna say, it didn't even go Super Saiyan. It cracked there, excuse me. We got Merge Zamasu. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. I don't have Merge Zamasu, I don't think. Bringer of the Light, or of Light. That's a really weird way to go about it. But the thing is, since I've already done singles, you might as well continue doing the singles. Because what happened was the wording changed. It said guaranteed a character here. The wording changed on that last one, which was kind of weird, but whatever. I'll just do some more singles because why not, since I'm already here. Okay, cool, thanks. This is such a confusing way to do this, but I'm making it more difficult than it needs to be, but still. Anyways, SS2, can we pull something? Of course not. You know what? Fine. I'm gonna go do a multi-summon and I'm gonna come back to the singles in the next session because it's looking like I'm definitely gonna have to do another session. So let's go ahead and do these here. One SSR guaranteed per multi. Here is a multi on the Dokkan Festival Christmas ticket summon banner. All right, let's see what happens. 2 pods, and we got a rainbow. Okay, I'll take it. Of course, I'm guaranteed something. The real trick would be to see if you can get more than one, right? Anytime you're guaranteed something, that's the real trick. No crack or anything, but it said I'm guaranteed, so it better give me one. Frieza second form. Gohan. No, don't want. Abort mission. You're good, but like, no, not now. Stay away. This Goku's pretty cool too. Oh, please don't tell me that Gohan was a guarantee. Oh, man. Vegeta. Oh! Oh, there he is! Yes! Bro, there we go! Yes! There we freaking go, man! Oh, Gohan was a good sign. He was like, trust in me. I have your freaking back. Oh, man. He came through. Literally, sign. Ultra Instinct sign. UI. Man came through at the very last minute. Came through at the very last minute. There weren't even any other pulls to do. Like, I got like 2 singles left. Awesome. I'm happy about that. Now, here's one thing, though, to consider. This guy, you can use Kai's if you want to, but he becomes farmable in the future. I don't know why they didn't launch that with this. Maybe because it would have just been too many things at once. So I don't know why, but the physical version of him, the free-to-play one, does have the same name, so we can farm him eventually. So that's something to consider if you guys are interested in that. But, you know, they've given out Kai's on the banner, so if you've done enough pulls, you probably have some Kai's anyway. So keep that in mind. But anyways, we got the boy. We got him. So I'm going to do these kind of off cam because I'm going to grind up the last couple of tickets or so, or maybe wait a couple days, depending on what they do. But thank you guys for joining me on this ride today. It was totally a pleasure. Man, this man was literally the last unit that I pulled. All right, guys. Thank you. I appreciate it. Have an awesome day. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take it easy.